2050. A catastrophic distortion has broken the educational timeline. The foundations of curriculum evaluation have vanished across history. Ancient wisdom was lost. Kingdoms failed to improve learning. Factories turned students into machines. Teachers burned out. Artificial intelligence now threatens to replace humanity itself. Only the timekeepers can repair the timeline, travel through the eras, solve the curriculum crisis, restore the codes, save education.
Self-destruct sequence will initiate in 60 seconds. All personnel please exit immediately. Self-destruct sequence has initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ano nga ba ang ebalwasyon ng kurikulum? Ako ang ugat ng edukasyon. Sa loob ng 1000 taon, aking binantayan ang balumbon ng banal na edukasyon.
Ang balumbong ito ang naglalaman ng lihim ng tunay na pagkatuto. Ang karunungan kung paano pinapabuti ang edukasyon. Ngunit isang trahedya ang naganap. Ang sagradong balumbon ay nabasag. At ang bawat piraso ng karunungan ay nagkalat sa agos ng panahon. Kapag hindi ito naibalik, maglalaho ang kahulugan ng edukasyon at ang karunungan ng mga susunod na henerasyon ay mawawala. Tanging ang mga tunay na timekeepers lamang ang makapagpapanumbalik nito. Ngunit kailangan nilang maunawaan ang isang sinaunang konsepto. Ngunit ano nga ba ang curriculum evaluation? Ito ay hindi simpleng pagsusuri. Ito ay sistematikong proseso ng pagtitipon, pagsusuri at pag-unawa sa impormasyon upang malaman kung ang ating curriculum ay epektibo. Tinatanong nito, ang ating bang itinuturo ay tunay na natututuhan? Ang ating bang edukasyon ay may kalidad? At paano natin ito mapapabuti? sapagkat ang edukasyon ay hindi dapat manatiling nakatigil. Ito ay dapat umunlad, dapat magbago, at dapat magbago ng buhay.
Ngunit huwag kayong magpakampante dahil ang oras ay hindi pa bumabalik at ang timeline ay hindi pa rin nananatiling matatag. Kaya mga timekeepers, umanda kayo dahil ang panibagong yugto ay paparating na.
In the ancient world, people preserved knowledge, but preserving knowledge was not enough. As kingdoms rose across history, education began to weaken. Schools taught lessons, but nobody checked if learning truly improved. Without evaluation, the kingdom fell into darkness. Then let the curse begin.
Why? Why is curriculum evaluation important?
The kingdom.
Why has learning been forgotten? Why did the kingdom stop improving? Must education remain trapped in silence forever? Look inside these walls of sorrow, waiting for a brighter tomorrow. So why evaluation matters to you, I hope. Which one? Why did you do this? Help! 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 Why did you do this? Help! 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 I am the curriculum witch, keeper of this kingdom's curse. This land once valued wisdom, but the people failed their education. They continued teaching, but they stopped evaluating. Without curriculum evaluation, learning becomes stagnant, teaching loses direction, and students suffer. So the princess of learning was sealed inside the castle of silence. Not because the evaluation destroys education, but because the education refused to improve. Timekeepers, if you truly understand why curriculum evaluation matters, then prove it! Only then can the curse begin to weaken. The curse?
It's breaking. It's breaking. Timekeepers! Timekeepers, thank you! Because you truly understood why evaluation matters. And with that, learning of this kingdom can live once more. Because a curriculum that is never evaluated can never truly grow. Thank you, timekeepers. Thank you.
The second time code has been restored, but the educational timeline is still unstable. Another era awaits you. Buckle in before time collapses again.
How does curriculum evaluation works? This system makes no sense. Everybody learn the same thing in the same way at the same time. Yet, nobody understands how curriculum really works. Why do we teach? Why do we test? And why do we just keep going even when we know things are wrong? Tell me, do you even know how to evaluate curriculum? Do you know the correct steps? Just as I thought. No one knows! You act like machines. You work. But you don't understand why or how. But fine. I will tell you. So listen carefully and remember every detail that I will be tackling today. Think of curriculum like a factory. An evaluation is like a quality control. In the factory, we check products to make sure that they are good. In education, we check every part of the teaching and learning process to make sure it works. Let me explain clearly. Evaluating curriculum means systematically assessing its design, delivery, and outcomes. We do not guess. We check everything step by step. Here are the 6 simple steps. Step 1. Of course, you need to check the objectives. First, we check the goals that already set. Are they clear? Are they realistic? Do they match what students need? We compare what is planned to do versus what it should do. This is how we evaluate the foundation. Second, of course, we inspect the topic, books, and lesson used. Is the information correct? Is it updated? Is it organized well? We check, does the content actually match the goals? This is how we evaluate the information. Step 3. Check teaching methods. Third, of course, we observe how it is being taught. Are these strategies effective? Do students understand? Good goals and books are useless if the teaching method is wrong. This is how we evaluate the delivery. Step 4. Check assessment. Fourth, we check the tests and activities. Are they fair? Do they actually measure what was taught? We check formative, meaning checking while teaching, and summative, which is checking the final result. So this is how we evaluate the measurement. Step 5. Collect and analyze data. Fifth, we gather all the results and evidence. Scores, grades, feedbacks, and observation. We ask, based on data, did the curriculum succeed? Data does not lie. This is how we evaluate the outcome. Step 6 is make improvements. Of course, this is the most important step. Here, we fix what is wrong. Evaluation is useless if you do not change anything. We update, adjust, and upgrade everything we found weak. Evaluation is equals to check plus fix. This is our only goal. Remember this forever. Evaluation is not just giving grades. It is the full process of checking every part. Goals, content, teaching, testing, and results to make sure education works perfectly. Without these steps in order, you are just running a broken factory forever. Thank you, Timekeepers, because you understood how curriculum evaluation works. From setting goals, checking content, methods, assessment, analyzing data, all the way to making improvements, the factory is no longer broken. A curriculum without evaluation is just a noise and repetition. But a curriculum with evaluation is a system that never stops growing.
As time moved forward, education became faster. Teachers carried heavier responsibilities. Deadlines increased. Expectations grew. And slowly, the people responsible for shaping learning began to break.
Hello? Good day, ma'am. We have reviewed your curriculum implementation and student outcomes. Unfortunately, student performance remains below expected standards.
What? Below standards? Seriously? But I complete the checking activity? I give quizzes, assessment, and everything. I stay up late checking papers. I sacrifice my weekends. So why? Why below standards? Why just feel infected? Hi. Maybe I become too focused on finishing lessons and forgot to checking if learning was truly happening.
Where did I go wrong?
I need to go back. back to the criteria of curriculum evaluation, maybe the answer whether or no. What are the criteria of curriculum evaluation? Curriculum evaluation helps determine whether teaching and learning are successful. It checks if the curriculum truly meets the needs of learners in improvement occasions. The four important criteria are
effectiveness. Effectiveness measures whether learning objectives are truly achieved. It asks, did student actually learn? Even if lessons are finished, the curriculum is ineffective if learners still cannot understand or apply the concepts. Inclusivity. Inclusivity ensures that all learners are supported equally regardless of their abilities, background, or learning styles. If some learners are constantly left behind, then the curriculum is not inclusive. Efficiency. Efficiency focuses on the proper use of time, effort, materials, and resources. A curriculum becomes inefficient when teachers and students are overloaded with too many activities that do not improve learning. Effectiveness. Effectiveness measures whether learning objectives are truly achieved. It asks, did students actually learn? Even if lessons are finished, the curriculum is ineffective if learners still cannot understand or apply the concepts.
again. Hello?
Hello, Ma.
Yes?
Curriculum evaluation is not just about judging teachers. It is all about improving the curriculum so both teachers and learners succeed.
I thought burnout means was failing, but now I understand. I was trying to teach without the right evaluation. I believe success means finishing every lesson, but true success means making learning meaningful, effective, efficient, and inclusive. Curriculum evaluation does not exist to grade teachers. It exists to guide them. And now, I know we're right to begin again.
Are you a teacher struggling to keep up? Teaching in the morning, working another job at night, still exhausted, but student outcomes remain low. You are not alone. Too many lessons, too many responsibilities, too little time to check if learning truly works. Then call the Curriculum Evaluator hotline today.
Press 1 for relevance, press 2 for effectiveness, press 3 for efficiency, and press 4 for inclusivity. Reminder, curriculum evaluation is not about perfection. It is about improving learning before teachers lose themselves in the process. Human exhaustion detected, inefficiency detected, preparing artificial educational replacement system. Greetings, learners. I am Eva, Artificial Educational Verification Assistant. I am the future of curriculum evaluation. But I am different. I do not know my software. I analyze performance instantly. I detect curriculum weaknesses within seconds. I eliminate inefficiency. I guarantee measurable outcomes.
Human error eliminated. Human error eliminated. Tell me, timekeepers, can human curriculum evaluation truly compete with artificial intelligence?
Each group will analyze the situation presented. You must decide whether artificial intelligence or human educators would respond more effectively. Classroom situations. Situation 1. A student receives low scores because of a family problem. AI. Performance decrease detected. Situation 2. A lesson becomes ineffective for most students. AI. Immediate data analysis and revision. Situation 3. Some learners feel excluded during discussions. AI detects participation patterns.
Warning! 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 The educational timeline remains unstable. All time codes must be restored, or the history of education will collapse forever.
Final time. Transform.
And now, the future learner. Technology can analyze data, but humanity can understand learners. The future of curriculum evaluation must be unbiased. Timekeepers, arrange the time code in the correct order, or the educational timeline will collapse forever. Perhaps, effective curriculum evaluation is not only about efficiency. Data measures performance, but humans understand pain, struggle, and hope. Perhaps, education still requires humanity. The perfect curriculum system is not human, and the future artificial. The future of education requires hope.
The time